Hello and welcome to a Social Command webinar about Social Command partners. We're doing an updated one for 2021 as we've got a brand new slideshow and brochure which we are sending out to new partners. So hopefully you receive this, and we're just going to talk about this and flick through the pages at the same time. So step into freedom and make your own decisions as a business owner. That's a bit of a statement at the start, but it's all about working for yourself and making your own life as we move forward and coming out of these very, very uncertain times. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs made that statement a good 15, 16 years ago now. And it's just about working for yourself and being inspired to work for yourself and making the money for yourself and not for somebody else. So let's talk about Social Command. I started Social Command back in 2016, 2017. And before that, I was in lots of different businesses. I've owned lots of different businesses over my career as an entrepreneur. I've had pubs and bars and restaurants, and I've had agencies and DJ agencies. I've been a DJ as well, and played all over Europe and the UK. And so, yeah, lots of different sectors I've done in. And the reason why I always talk about this when I do a webinar or when I'm doing a face-to-face is that all those businesses, I've always done the marketing in them myself. It's something I've been very interested in. I'm not trained in it, but I've always found the marketing world very interesting. Even when I used to work at my father's TV and hi-fi shop back in the mid-70s when I was a whippersnapper. The stuff that we did there was obviously newspaper and magazine led advertisements, and I've just always found it very interesting how to make people read the advertisements and compile them to be interesting and eye-catching. So I moved forward for all my different businesses, which were mainly pubs and clubs and restaurants towards the latter of my career in that. So that was about 2015. And I realised that industry was a very difficult industry to be in. I was in it for about 10 years, actually running pubs. So it was a very hard industry. But I'd started my first Facebook group back in 2008. Don't forget that Facebook was invented in 2004 in the States, and so I was really quite early on adopting that as a marketing process. But I could see that it was, connecting people and it was the process of actually telling people stuff that was going on within the business than actually sending out flyers or advertisements. So that Facebook group is called the Roadhouse Bar. Started in 2008. Is still available now. I've kept it alive. We actually just do regular posts from one of our other systems to it, just so it stays alive. There's nobody in it. I think there's two people in there. One of them is me. But it was a time when we only had groups. We didn't have any pages or business pages or anything like that. So it was a group that we started up. And from that point, I always found it very interesting. Social media I could see digital marketing was going to be the future. It already had been, obviously, with websites and that type of thing. But definitely social media was something that grabbed my attention at that point. So I continued and I started making more pages for all of the businesses and also friends who had businesses. I was helping them out as well on social media. So in 2016, I came completely out of the pub and club and entertainment industry and went solely into digital marketing. And I needed a platform that I could use easily and look after other other people's businesses on social media. So I looked around. There was Hootsuite. You probably heard of that. You probably heard of Buffer. That is also another one. But they weren't doing the stuff that I wanted. Yes, they would post to a couple of platforms at the same time, but they didn't have the tricks and the bells and whistles that I wanted to make life easier. So I partnered up with a company in the States who I was introduced to, who was developing some software, and I helped them develop it, and we've worked hand in hand since then. So in 2017, I opened Social Command. At that point, we were just using the software ourselves to look after and service other businesses. And that was, there was about, I think we got in the first year about 50 or 60 businesses that we were looking after. We're still only about 100, we're 170 businesses now, just shy of that, that we look after. The system, the software is very much the same. We've added a lot, there's been a lot more updates than I expected to happen over the past few years. But the main thing with the software, with the Social Command software, and the software that as a partner, as you come in, you have it branded to yourself. We'll get to that in a minute. But the main point with that software is that it could find content to post out, which has always been the most difficult thing to do on social media, is to come up with something fresh every day, and which your followers or your clients' followers would find interesting. So the system finds content for you. It adds very clever banners to it. So if you're sharing a news item, there'll be a banner at the bottom. And it was that was just blew my mind that this could work like that, because it was you could share a post with the banner on for the clients or for yourself, and that can be clicked and be sent back to your website, or send it to a landing page, or send it to anywhere. The main thing about this webinar, I don't want to get too deep into what the software does and what the programs do. I really want to talk about the actual partnership, but I just want you to understand that the software is quite clever, and it works on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Google My Business. So think about it as you can post out to all those platforms in one go. Most of my clients who use the software, most of my partners that use the software, and our team as well, can easily look after a business's social media postings in about 15 minutes each week, and that's it. So think about that, because you can have multiple businesses. You could easily run 50 businesses yourself, and post out for them, and just do a couple of days worth of work, and you're sorted. So let's move on with the partnership. The wonderful world of social media, as I've said. As an official Social Command partner, you can run your own digital marketing business with the full support of one of the UK's top social media companies, which we are. We've got a lot of customers, a lot of partners, and it's great. It's a great business. It's probably the best business that I've run and looked after. It's just been fantastic. Social Command provides everything you will need to run a successful local social media business stroke digital marketing business. I'll explain the difference in a moment, including your own branded website and a turnkey business model. Now, this is where we get into the depths of it, because our software is completely, as a partner, you will have our software branded in your company name. That's the most important thing. This helps you to build your own brand. It helps you to resell the software. We're not connected with it on a name base at all. It's if it's Joe Blogg's social media, then it's Joe Blogg's social media who's selling the software, and it's his software. So always bear that in mind. We are there at the back, though, to support and look after you. Social media marketing is exploding. Still, this is going to run for years and years and years and years, because it is, and it's always expanding. Social media continually expands on different platforms and different ways that people connect with other people. The other thing with our system is you do not need to need experience in social media to make money in this fast-growing industry. I don't like talking about the money side of things, but it is important. You will make money out of this, because it is the software's driven to service people with social media marketing, and you charge for that service. It doesn't matter how easy you find it on your end, the software does it for you. So even if I've got people who've never had a Facebook page, and they may have only had a LinkedIn page, or may have just have an email, but they've still run successful partnerships with us, because the software does everything for you. And if you fall over and you need a question asked, or if a client asks you a question you can't answer, you just always say, I'll speak to my team and I'll come back to you. And then you just come back to us, ask the question, and we'll answer it. We have expertise in all factors of digital marketing, and we'll find that answer for you. So Social Command's turnkey program gives anyone the ability to make it big with social media. this is just a quick breakdown of what you get with Social Command. So look no further. Social Command makes it easy to start making money quickly. Unfortunately, it's that money word again. I do apologise, but it is important. So you get a white labelled software which is your domain, 100% your business. You set the pricing. World-class social media posting and scheduling software for multiple businesses, which means you can look after hundreds of businesses if you want to on just one piece of software. You set your own plans and pricing, and we have experts with the content that's ready for you to access and speak to. So you always cover top quality social media products to sell as well. We'll touch about that in a few moments' time. So what is included in your partnership deal? Social Command provides everything you will need to run a successful local social media business. No experience needed. That's the most important thing. So branded website with your domain. So if you are Joe Blog Social Media, you'd have www.joeblogssocialmedia.com or .co.uk or .net or .uk. I don't know. We put the word trendy in there. You will have a trendy marketing website set up in your own domain. The most important thing with the website that we build for you is that it is honed to death on the SEO. These websites start performing straight away. The SEO is off the charts with these things. So you will start getting traffic to the website to have a look at what you do and the products you sell. Also, the website is a portal, so you access the software from the website because the software is in the cloud. That's unbelievable cloud, which must be getting quite big now. It supports the software and all your businesses in there. The actual software is a social media scheduler and also an online reputation software. This is getting into a little bit more into the software now of what it does. So it schedules across, as I say, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Google My Business, and you can schedule posts and get them out there. You can schedule months ahead and find the content to be posted months ahead as well. The reputation software, you can pay a fortune for the reputation software. Normally that's separate, but this monitors all the main social platforms, not just social media, but other platforms as well, for any reviews that come up, positive or negative, and it will alert you or your clients, because you can build it to alert your client if that's one of the services you want to sell. And then the idea is regarding reputation software is that you deal with it straight away. If it's a positive one, brilliant, thumbs up, thanks for leaving a nice message, and please come back soon. If it's a negative one, how can we help you? How can we help you to resolve the problem you have? People look at reviews to see how you deal with them. Yeah, you look at the thing and you look at the worst case scenarios, the worst reviews. But if you're there on every one, let's hope you don't have many, or your clients don't have many negative reviews. But if you're on there and you say, "No, how can I help you? I'm really sorry about this. Can we give you a voucher? Can we give you some money back? Can we do this? Can we do that? Can we give you a new system?" As long as you deal with it in a positive way, the person who's looking at the reviews will see that positivity, which works in your favour. So, that's not very dark. So the branded marketing material. This is stuff that we do in-house for you. You can get videos, you can get posts that you can send out. So images that we build for you about the products that you'll be selling, and that'll be branded with your logo, with your name, and it's all there for you. You don't have to worry about the marketing. We give it to you. You dish it out as how you want it to be. You can post it out there. You can clip it to your website. You can clip out videos of all the different. We probably make too many videos. I think I've been told we do make flashy, very flashy, 10, 15-second videos that are a little bit hit the senses. We do a lot of that because it's a very busy marketplace, social media, and also on social media, trying to sell digital marketing, it's a busy place. So you do need lots of content to go out there. So we make that for you. That's the most important thing. Lead generating app. This is something new for this year. We've just added this into the software. This will find businesses for you that you can go and contact and say, hey, you need help with your social media, because we've got several videos on this and how this operates and what it does. But just quickly, in a nutshell, that if you were looking for, you wanted to service gyms, you want to do some social media for gyms. So you just type in gyms in the area you're looking at, and it will pull up every single gym in that area. It will give you the name, you give you their contact details, email address, telephone number, the websites, what Facebook page they've got, how many followers they've got, and most importantly, how many posts they've done on that Facebook page. So if you're looking at that and you've got Joe Bloggs Gym, Joe Bloggs does a lot of stuff. Joe Bloggs Gym, and it says that they've only done 4 posts in the past month. Well, that's no good. You've got to post every day. That's the way it works. So you then contact them, pick up the phone, say, hey, you know, we're social media, and we can look after it for you. You've only done 4 posts. What's going on? You know, you've got 2,000 people on your Facebook page, but you've only done 4 posts. What's happening? You know, do you need help with it? Can we supply you with software, or do you want us to do the software, do the posting for you? So that's how the lead generating app again works. Again, that costs a fortune when it's out there, and you want to get that separately. I don't think there is any lead generating apps out there. You actually have to go and buy the leads or do advertising, so it costs a fortune. The other products that we do other than the social media is websites, phone apps, swell products, and AI advertising, or on a done for you service. What that means is that you get all the bump, all the information, you show it to your customer, and they go, yeah, I want a phone app. So you grab all their details, you get a little form that you can fill out, and you send it to us, and we build it for you. We hand it back to you. You present it to your clients. Boom, done. You've made a profit, and it's an ongoing profit. Everything we do is a recurring payment system. So the websites and the phone apps, you don't buy out all in one go, because one, it helps people spread the cost, because these things are expensive, websites and phone apps. So it spreads the cost out each month, and also you sort of lock them in, and you get that recurring profit every single month. Once the work's done, the work's done. Except for a few updates that may happen that we allow, which regarding the websites and the phone apps especially, it just rolls on every month, and all you need is a few of those, and suddenly you're making good profit, and your actual turnover is going for the roof, really. So websites, phone apps, swell products, AI advertising, all on a done for you service. There's also 15 hours of video tutorials, which is just me blabbering on video, talking about all the different sections of the software, and all the products, and how to sell it, and how to find customers and all that type of thing. Also in the software, in the social media software, which you will use to post for your clients, every single page within that software has a video explaining what that page is about and how to use it. How good is that? I love that bit. So what you do, how it works, you sign up the businesses. Now, you can sign them up manually, or you've got a form on the front page of your website, and they fill out the details, and it goes straight into your service board, which is inside your software, and you contact them, send them a PayPal link for whatever you're going to charge. Normally for social media posting, it's £99 a month. That's all yours because it's with the software. There's no extra costs you pay to us. It's all yours, £100 a month, and you do the posting once a week, 15 minutes. It should sort it out. As it says, the software finds content for you to post and schedule, which it makes it a cinch to do hundreds of posts in minutes across Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Google My Business. Then you can provide the extras. We've already gone through those: the websites, the phone apps, the advertising, and the social swell as well. Those are all priced up differently because obviously you're buying those products in, but they're bought in at a trade price, and then you sell them for a profit, whatever you want to set it at. And it also, the products, the pocket 100% of the profit that with the products, because that is, as I say, you're buying those in. But anything you do with social media on the software, you're 100% of the sales and the profits, all yours. Always remember that. So let's have a look at some of the products in depth. I'm going to briefly go through these. The social media posting, we've already gone through this. This is how we sell it. You don't have to sell it like this, but this is how we sell it. So no long-term contracts. If people want to cancel after the first month, they can cancel. Don't tie people into 6 and 12 months because it scares them off at the start. let them try it. If things don't work for somebody, don't tie them into 12 months, because it annoys them and they will never come back for anything else. But if they try it and go, well, that didn't work, but I might do some advertising, then do that. So no long-term contracts. You can post multiple times a week across all the platforms. The branded content with a strap banner clicking back to your website, that's the banner that I've talked about. It goes across the news posts. Access to social experts. Hello, it's us. Direct access to the posting software so you can add your own posts. This is obviously going out to one of your clients, this will be. So they can post for themselves if they want to, or it can be done for you service, which is you posting for them. The AI advert campaigns. This, I've got several videos on this as well. Just briefly, this is about Facebook and Instagram. We only do Facebook and Instagram. I've got a special, very special system that is called intent advertising, which means we show advertising on Facebook and Instagram at the same time your customer or client is looking for that product. Yeah, it sort of blows your mind when I say it like that, but have you typed in for a pair of trainers on Google, and then all day it follows you around? Every page you go to, there's a pair of Nike or Reebok or something popping up on the page saying, yeah, buy these, buy these, buy these. That's intent advertising, because it's somewhere you've told social media, or you've told the whole world of social media that you're looking for a pair of trainers. That's intent advertising. So if you've typed something into somewhere, there you are looking for a plumber, or you've got a burst water pipe, and you've said that on Facebook. You've said to some friends, oh, you know, I need anybody know a plumber? I need a plumber. Then if you've got a plumber and they fit within an audience, an advert will appear immediately. So that's what intent advertising means, and that's how our system runs. Social swell. This is an easy one. You're basically buying followers. Not the illegal way, not the old-fashioned way, because it is illegal to buy followers. These are real people, and we just tempt them to go and click and follow your clients' platforms. We'll leave it at that, because it gets a lot more in depth than that, but it goes across lots of platforms, including TikTok and YouTube, and Spotify as well. If you've got people who are musical artists who want to get their listens up and their follows up on Spotify, we can do that for them as well. Basically, we bribe people by vouchers to go and click on people's Facebook pages. So they're real people, but they may not engage. But anyway, that's what Swell, and that's how Swell works. Social media software, we've already covered this, but there is tons of stuff which I haven't even mentioned that the software does, including shopping carts. You can have your own e-com shopping system built into the software that you can add onto social media, that you can add onto websites or phone apps, and it's all included in the software, no extra costs. You can run contests and deals. It does analytic reports. You've got the reputation monitor on there. It's great. Does tons of stuff. Once we move down the line a little bit, as you get close to be a full-blown partner, you'll get details on each of those pieces, and there's a video on each one to explain how it works and how you can sell it. AI websites. We build websites. We've partnered with a very big American company, and they're dynamic websites, which means they change depending what you're viewing it on. If it's on a phone or an iPad or a desktop or a laptop, the actual website changes and morphs to make it still look good on that platform. They're great, brilliant websites, and we can forget about the old days where, one, you're being charged thousands of pounds for a website. Forget that. And also, two, that it takes a month to build a website. We can usually turn around a website for your clients in about 2 days, 2 or 3 days, unless it's really complicated. But if it's just a basic, nice 5-page website, then we can get those knocked up for you with all the branding, all the content inside there built for them, and we can do that in 2 to 3 days. And you just present that to your client, and it's done for you, and they think you're a genius. Because you are. Obviously. Same thing with the apps. We partnered with another company as well, and we build great apps. These can be turned around again in about 3 days. So you get the details off the clients, pass them to us, we build it, you hand it back. They go, there's your phone app. And they go, wow, you're a genius. I'm using that all the time now. I like that. This Weblead, this is our newest system that we've brought in this year. This works with the AI campaigns, and basically it's a funnel. Now, if you're not into salesy stuff, funnels probably won't mean anything to you. But the idea is that you show an advert on Facebook or Instagram. The client clicks the advert to get more information. It then comes into the system. So I completely lost my train of thought there. So it comes out the advert into a form which is on Facebook. You fill out the form. That then gets taken to a landing page where there's a bit more information, and then you can get, if there's a webinar that your client uses, then we can show them to a webinar. But we get another film filled out to make sure that it's the data is all correct, and you take them to the landing page. Or the secondary landing page, or a webinar as well. It's a whole stream of a process from advert to conversion, and the web lead is something which is it's as I say, we've just started this. It's working really well, and it's built for you, and it's all done for you. And it's quite a big process that we build, but it's there for you. So web lead AI sales system. That was a bit of a mouthful, wasn't it? So the process, if you wanted to start your own digital business, so you sign up and pay your fees right at the start. We build the website for you. We set up the software. We do the training, and all the tutorials are sent to you. You get set up with a sales strategy for you. So that's all your sales bits and pieces. You get your own mobile app there, which is built for you and branded in your own name, and all the products that we do on there, and you can demo that with your client as well. Great thing to demo that with a phone app. So if they're looking for a phone app, say, well, look at us. This is how it works. Then there's marketing setup, which is all the videos and the posting stuff that's created for you, which has all got your logos on. And we design logos as well. If you're a brand new startup, then we can design a logo for you as well. That's free of charge. So the marketing details, and then business launch. Now, let me just show you this briefly. Left hand side, social media software. This is included in your software itself, so there's no cost to you. That's the recommended prices that we recommend you sell them at. That all goes to you, all of it. There's no other costs. You don't pay for anything. Then on the right hand side, there's the done for you services, which are the posting services. You can have that. If you don't want to do it yourself, we can do it for you. Then you've got the Facebook adverts, you've got the websites, and you've got the phone apps. The social swell is not on here because it is 10 pages long, all the services on that. So it's just it's too much detail to run on these webinars and put it into a PDF. But you'll be able to get that online anyway, so that's not a problem. And also the brand new web lead system, just when we produced this, it wasn't ready, so we weren't able to put that on there. The web lead system works out at £99 a month, and we recommend a retail of about £150 for that. But there are some partners who are looking at knocking that out for about £199. So there's a clear £100 profit on that. So you can see, even with the done for you services, the profit is still really good. It is really good on that. So that's it. That's the end of the webinar. Half an hour I set myself, and half an hour it is. Please contact us on Liz, who is our sales representative, and she's our sales manager. She'll be able to help you out. She'll book in a discovery call with myself, Matt Bullock, or she'll give you any information you need, liz@socialcommand.co.uk. And don't forget, you can visit www.socialcommand.co.uk at any time. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope I haven't bobbled on for too long and confused you. But please contact us if you need any more information. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.